On the left, you can appreciate one of the nicest views over Paris. You can see the golden roof near David on the right, and the and of course Montmartre Tower, the first skyscraper in Paris.
And he built sewers into it. Now, these, if you didn't hear from the commentary, he told you about, they told you a little bit about the destruction of Catalonia between 1875 as a consequence of the rules of the war. It is a field for the whole nation. Not say, in other cities up to 1914 and 1914. She's finding up because she's making a link between us and lower, you have the man with the sword coming down. It's Saint Louis. Saint Louis is the holy king of France. Saint Louis brought the crown of thorns from Constantinople. He brought it to Batman II. And that's why Paris is one of the most sacred cities in the world. The idea is that we wanted to be above Rome. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. But where you have the people showing, it's about 80 meters high, and above it's about 100 meters high. Yes. It's very high. And you know, because here, Montmartre is very good for clay, and we have quarries to take the clay out. So when we started to feed to cars to take all the land and start making everything and consolidate the whole world. So it's almost as high as it is deep.
И так же самое и тип.
You can go and climb up there, that's why you have it. The other one is more volcanic, so I won't be able to tell you exactly where it comes from. You can clearly see it's more volcanic because it's water lands to extinguish the fires is near. It's by here. And they have like a special code, so if you understand the code, you can find it. But now they don't anymore.
It was aging GPS. По этим записям они определяли, куда идти.
You see there is, on the left side you have one tower that has like smoke. I live close to that tower, in fact. It's where we clean the rubbish, it's steam, it's not really smoke.
Yeah.
And the other one, the big tower that where you have the lights, the tower, black, it's Montmartre Tower. You may have seen it when we went to look on the coast.
Yes, it's like
Maybe you also pass by the Luxembourg Garden. You can see the Luxembourg Garden from here. You have in the real center of Paris, you have a very small garden with green trees. Next to it, you have a nice white tower. That is the Luxembourg Garden.
Denis Street. On the left, the small Saint-Rustic Street, the oldest of Montmartre's village, 9 centuries old. On the right, at number 6, lived Éric Satie, the composer. His house in Montmartre. Nowadays, it is the Montmartre Museum. Maison Rose immortalisée par... On the left, the pink house painted by Utrillo. À gauche, la Maison Rose immortalisée par House painted by Utrillo.
It's not only the highest road.
The Montmartre field, created in 1934 in order to prevent the construction of buildings and to perpetuate Montmartre's vineyard. Sylvain Carpeau et Pierre Macorlan, et les peintres Toulouse-Lautrec et Picasso. On the right, the cabaret au Lapin Agile, where the cabaret singer Aristide Bruand, the writers Carpeau and Pierre Macorlan. de Renoir, c'était le terminus des taxis à cheval. On the left, Constantin Pecker Square. At the time of Renoir, it was the terminal of the taxi à cheval, the horse taxis, which didn't go up to the top of the hill. The unpaved streets at the time were too dangerous and too slippery. On the right, after the traffic lights, the entrance to Saint-Vincent Cemetery. The painter Maurice Utrillo, the caricaturist Stenlen, the composer Arthur Honegger and the writer Marcel Aimé were buried there. We are now following Caulaincourt and Custine streets built during the Second Empire. They approximately draw the line of separation between Montmartre village on the right and Clignancourt's village on the left. Montmartre vient de Mons. The name Montmartre comes from Mons Martyrium, the martyr's month in Latin. It was called so after Saint-Denier's martyr, the first bishop of Paris, who was martyrized in the 3rd century along with Saint Rustique and Saint Théodore. The legend says that Saint-Denis, after his beheading, took his head under his arm and went to die a few kilometers up north on the spot of Saint-Denis Basilica in Saint-Denis. Here is Ramet Street, formerly Clignancourt Road. It was the road from Clignancourt to Paris. La commune, en 1871, ces carrières abritèrent de nombreux lors de la construction du Sacré. Here were the ancient gypsum and shell quarries of Montmartre. They produced the necessary construction material to build the Parisian houses up to the end of the 19th century. During the Commune events in 1871. Et le bas des escaliers menant au Sacré-Cœur. On the right, the access to the funiculaire, which makes the connection between two famous districts of Paris, Pigalle and of course Montmartre. Named so in 1968 in memory of the great resistant woman and deported during the German occupation. She was crossing Rue des Martyrs, which was the road that led to Montmartre's village. According to the legend, this is the street that Saint-Denis borrowed after his beheading. Nowadays, nous arrivons place des Abbesses. Vous pouvez voir. We are arriving in Abbesse Square. You can see the entrance to the metro station with a canopy designed by Hector Guimard. This metro station is the deepest of Paris, 33 meters underground. À gauche, la célèbre place Pigalle, the famous Place Pigalle, with its fountain sculptured by Jean-Baptiste Pigalle. Number 68 is the location of the Chat Noir, the famous cabaret which was frequented by the painter Toulouse-Lautrec and entertained by the cabaret singer. Et juste derrière le Chat Noir, rue Couston, les Trois Baudets, célèbre cabaret pépinière mythique de jeunes talents. Merci d'attendre l'arrêt complet du véhicule avant de descendre. Pour les personnes qui remontent place du Tertre, the complete stop of the train before stepping out. For those who are going back to Place du Tertre, please keep your tickets.
She came back to my house. Why didn't you tell me? Going all around. Because he cannot go. Yeah. He can do a U-turn.
Lisa,
Yes.
which one's prettier in the photo?
Мы уже собираемся уезжать. Сейчас осталось вот время, вот так вот. У нас осталось 10 минут. Я буду будить Диану. Она спит. Это Я в туалете тихонечко здесь думаю, как бы ее разбудить. Сейчас мы пойдем вместе. Это ее вещи сушатся. Вот она. А вот это наша спальня, где мы спали последний. Вот мне сильно нравится вот это вот. Здесь мне нравится телевизор на фоне вот такого интересного плана, да? А теперь сейчас мы посмотрим стул. Сильно мне нравится стул. Смотрите, вот какой стул классный. Вот мне он нравится, этот стул. Вау, это чер такой, да? А это Диана. Диана спит тихонечко. Диана спит. Тихо. Вот это ее ручка. Видите, вот ручка. А это лампа около ее. А это вот она спит. Слушайте. Все. До свидания, Европа. Европа, до свидания. Вот так. Видите? Такое наше прекрасное путешествие. Вот чемоданчик ее. Вот чемоданчик мой. Вот все. Уезжаем. С Богом полетели. Полетели с Парижа на Нью-Йорк, потом мы летим в Питтсбург, а с Питтсбурга она поедет уже в Сакраменто. Вот, ну, благослови нас Бог. Бай-бай. По-моему, вроде как записывает. Это фотку сделаю. Похоже, что уже ничего не записывает. Очень жалко. Очень жалко. Батарея вся села.